Now listen carefully. The 42-foot egg-shaped containers at the core of a reactor. Notice egg-shaped. Aren't we trying to get away from these egg and pear shapes? So this is dangerous. As much as he tries to downplay it, it is dangerous. It's a risk. Now you can understand why we here in the United States never built these reactors. Because when the day comes, oh, we will get what we need from Earth, yes, but not in this way. Now they speak of fossil fuel, and fossil fuel, according to our scientists, is here because of all the living people who died by giving up their oils to the ground. But there are some geologists who claim that this is not so. It comes from the slate or rocks, and that is true. Right? Are you willing to change? Are you? Regardless how young you are or old you are. So you read everything, but read it for information. Now you have a basis, and the basis is 360 degrees perfect or 366 degrees abnormal imperfect. These are our two bases. And it took me almost 40 years to get this. But I was persistent. I stuck to the job, and I give it to you. Okay? Now today, we hear among the medical community that meningitis shows up, and they don't know how that person ever got it. And they tell us not to be frightened because it is not contagious. But if they had known this little booklet, which was part of my curriculum when I went to school between 1940 and 43, they would understand it. That we today have bacteria in us, and if we keep ourselves clean, those bacteria can be beneficial. But bacteria have a habit of what we call metamorphosing, that is changing from good to evil. And when they change to evil, what they let out is toxins, and we become intoxicated. We think we can get drunk with the liquor out here, yeah, but the intoxication that are caused by those little creatures inside of us give us what we call toxemia, poison in the blood. And our bloodstream is filthy. Filthy. And no amount of doing this, that, the other thing will we ever get rid of it. We can make it lessen, and we will feel better. But to make it perfect, we need a perfect wheel. Now remember, our chakras mean, from the Hindu language,
wheel. Wheel.
A wheel. So what kind of wheels do we have inside of us? 360 or 366? 366. Is it any wonder we are sick? And we live in a risk environment. Yeah. That's it. If you don't have a copy of this, maybe somebody can reprint this in front of my eyes. I don't want to lose this. I need it as a momentum. I don't, as a reminder, but I don't need it anymore in order to dwell in it. But I like to keep it as a momentum. So, who will do it? You?
You can find it on the internet.
Huh?
You can find it on the computer.
Okay.
It's on there. The whole thing's on the computer.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, then tell them. Later on, you get up and tell them.
Okay.
And get it. Read it. Understand it. And if you don't understand something, bring your troubles here. And we will untrouble you. Okay? I heard something last night about accentuating the positive. What's the rest of that? Is there something more to it?
Eliminate the negative. Eliminate the negative.
Now, let's look at a pH scale. You know what that is? Acid, alkali. And if the scale is this way, what am I? Acid. And if it's this way, but if it's this way, it's what? 7.0. What is it? Neutral, isn't it? But has the acidity gone? Or has the alkaline gone? They're both, but they're neither. So don't accentuate anything. Bring it into a balance. There's the difference. And if we keep saying that, we become that, and we will never, never get well. And the balance is not wanting. Biblical talk. And the balance is wanting.